Good morning.
Hey, Scott.
How are ya?
Good.
Good. Good morning, Eva. Cielo's here. Good morning, Chris. I heard that Adair invited you.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks very much for letting me sit in, or
Absolutely.
I guess work in.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. You gotta earn your spot when you come in here. All right, all right, guys. Let's do this. Let's go over to the chat room. All right. And then let's go ahead. Maybe you guys can see the layout's kind of jammed up a little bit. Am I echoing to you guys? No? Okay, cool. We're gonna start off this morning, you guys, with a 5-minute running clock. All right, so the 5-minute running clock, you guys, is we're gonna have a 400-meter run. If we don't have a spot to run, that's gonna be totally okay. We will substitute that, you guys, with 2 minutes of up downs. Never mind, we've already got that in our workout. We'll go lateral shuffles, you guys, for like 2 minutes. Okay, lateral shuffles, and maybe in forward and back. Cielo's got her own track in her house, so she's good. She'll just run laps. So what we'll do is we're gonna start off with that run, you guys. If we have that opportunity, we'll do that. We have 10 suitcase lunges. Now, if we have dumbbells, you guys, that's going to be a spot where we're going to hold the dumbbells to our side. And really what we're doing, and we've done this before, is we can do walking lunges or we can just do stationary lunges. And the big part is always, guys, is that front shin is vertical, okay? Proud chest, tight midsection, and a vertical shin. We're then going to go into a dumbbell curl to press. So I'm running low on dumbbells today, you guys. And so what we'll do is you'll go ahead and keep both of your dumbbells at hand. And so we'll have somewhat of a beer mug. We're going to go ahead and curl. And at that point, you're just going to go ahead and press, okay? Or you can just go ahead, bicep curl, right? Like a hammer curl. And then we can go ahead and press right overhead. So you're going to do 10 of those, okay? And then from there, we're going to go into our up downs. And again, that's just going to be making sure you guys can see me. It's going to be a burpee without a push-up. So I'm going to have you step out or jump out into that high plank. And at that point, we'll jump up or step up, coming back into that position. Okay, so big thing on this, you guys, is stomach tight, flat back, squeeze your butt cheeks. And then when we come out, and that's going to support that lower back so it doesn't dip or sag in any way. All right. So, ladies power hour, Scott today. Any questions on, hey, good morning, Dan. All right. Any questions on the substitute for the 400 or any of those movements? All right. So Dan, we're gonna do a 400-meter run or side shuffle, the forward shuffle. So we'll do 2 minutes of a side shuffle, and then maybe even 2 minutes of just jogging around. So we'll do that for 2 full minutes. My bad. 1 minute of each, and then we're gonna go do our dumbbell lunges, and then dumbbell curls, and then up downs. So we'll just keep on going in circles, everybody, until we hit our 5 minutes. And just making sure that we are all ready to rock and roll and feel like we're primed and prepped. Chris, how does that work for you?
I'm gonna do my best to follow along here.
Yeah, no. Any questions at all, let me know, because if there's a movement that you need to see more or a little bit extra, like let me know and we'll figure that part out.
Super, thank you.
All right. So well, here we go, you guys. I'm gonna set this clock. Boom, 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 boom. And then Becky, if you don't mind, I'm gonna spot you in as a highlight. So if Chris needs to check you out moving, she can kind of refer to you and see you move. Cool. All right, everybody give me a thumbs up. You can see Becky. Yeah, perfect. All right, everybody. Hello, Becky. All right, here we go. we're going to start moving in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So all we're going to do from here, yep, jogging in place, Chris. Another option is we can go side shuffle. So we can just go side to side so we get some of that lateral movement involved. And going right back to it, Chris, if there's any questions, like, doesn't matter if we're in the middle of a workout or anything, you just ask away, okay? Perfect. Remember, we're just warming up. We're moving for the first time this morning, kind of pushing ourselves a little bit out of comfort. There we go. All right, I'm gonna grab something. All right, so for you side shufflers, we got about 1 minute left of this, okay? And then we're gonna go right into 10 dumbbell suitcase lunges. And that could be just regular lunges, but our hands are gonna be to our side like we're carrying suitcases. Somehow we got stuck with 2 suitcases, so. There we go. All right, 10 more seconds, everybody who's shuffling. And after this, we're gonna go into those suitcase lunges. 3, 2, perfect timing, Becky, and dumbbell suitcase lunges. So dumbbells are gonna go to our side, and then we're either gonna step forward, we're gonna step back. But remember, the most important part about those dumbbell lunges is that those shins are straight up and down. So that simply means that your front foot is flat, your weight isn't falling forward. And then the next movement, everybody, is going to be a curl to a press. Now, if you do happen to have a heavier weight, right, you can always use one. Right, we're going to do 10 of those. Boom, boom. Yep. And then Becky, you could even hold it with both sides to go here to here if you want. Boom, boom. There you go. Nice, Chris. Nice, Eva. There you go, Dan. It's yellow. And then after you guys are done with those curl to a press, we're going to do those up downs. So remember, it's going to be a burpee without a push-up at the bottom. And remember to step down if we need a little bit warming up, or jump out, right? Jump into that plank position. Nice, Becky. Now, yep, there we go. So now we have up downs. So we have 1 more minute left. And I'd say let's just all just stay here. Even once you hit that 10th up down, why don't we just stay here for 30 more seconds? Just getting moving. It's going to be good for those hips. It's going to be good for that back. Really good for that core. Remember, always keeping everything tight. So you're going to brace that midsection. Sometimes that means flex that midsection. If somebody was going to push on your Stomach, they couldn't because it's so flexed. All right, everybody, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and relax. Boom. All right, let's grab a drink of water if we have it. And then we are going to go over our 2 movements that we're going to have on our strength. So Becky, this is very impromptu, but if you would be willing to demo a dumbbell snatch, okay, and then a push press eventually, okay? So if you guys can see, give me a thumbs up if you can all see Becky. Thumbs up. All right, so what's gonna happen is, Becky, you don't mind backing up just a little bit so I can see pulling it from the floor. So before she moves, everybody, the dumbbell is gonna be on the deck. It's gonna be between her feet. And the first thing that Becky's gonna do, Becky, all I want you to do is just stand up like you're gonna do a deadlift and then just shrug. Okay, she's gonna come up and then shrug. That movement on itself, you guys, is the starting position of what we're about to do. Now, after that shrug, that dumbbell will eventually go overhead. So Becky, if you don't mind starting on the ground, pull from the floor, end up overhead, and pause, okay? Now that is the most important position right there. Her shoulders are in a strong position, but her hips are getting that dumbbell up overhead. Now, she just took it from the hang position. So Chris, I want you to take it from the hang position. So Becky, if you can do 2 positions, it's gonna be like right at your hips, Chris, right? And if you feel good about this is for everybody. If you feel good about this, taking it from the hang position, then go one more time from the deck, Becky. Boom. And then she's going to take it from the floor. So again, it's all about that hip power, you guys. Okay, so after that part, she's going to keep it at her shoulders. Go ahead and keep it back at your shoulders, Becky. So boom, she brought it there. She's going to bring it back down to her shoulder. Now she's going to turn it into a push press. Okay, so same side. She's going to use her legs, and then she's going to jump the dumbbell over her head. Okay, do one more time. Watch her feet keep flat on the floor. And then at Statue of Liberty, she's getting that dumbbell overhead. Okay, thank you, Becky. All right, real quick, you guys, anybody, do we have any questions about those 2 movements? Are we pretty good with that? All right. So let's do this, you guys. Let's start to practice that a little bit. All right. I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to start on your non-dominant side. So I'm left-handed. So I'm going to start on my right side. And then we're going to go ahead and do 3 hang dumbbell snatches or 3 dumbbell snatches from the floor. You get to pick where we start at. Okay. If this is your first time doing this, I'm going to have you guys be at the hang position as Becky was at, like right underneath her hips. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's do 3 of those snatches. Right? Yep. And just think of it, the big jump, and then really pull that dumbbell overhead with a big pause over top. There we go. And then once you have gotten 3, you're going to bring it down into that rack position. And then you're going to do those push presses. And then once you're done with your non-dominant side, go ahead and swap to the other side. There we go. So this is going to be part of our strength part today, everybody. So we're going to have a clock running for 12 minutes. So we're going to play the game of every minute on the minute for 12 minutes, okay? So minute 1, we're going to start with your non-dominant side, okay? We're going to do 6 of those snatches, 6 of those push presses, and then whatever is remaining in that minute, you're going to rest, okay? Minute 2, you're going to pick up that dumbbell, and you're going to do the same exact thing, just on the opposite side. So we're gonna go 6 dumbbell snatches, 6 push presses, and then whatever's remaining, we'll get a rest. We're gonna go back and forth for 12 minutes. So each side will get a turn of like 6 times. Okay? All right. Okay. Give me that thumbs up if we're ready. Awesome, awesome. Chris, how are we feeling about that?
So far, so good. Don't know
Okay.
that my coordination is great, but I'll get it.
Yeah. Nope, you're good. You're good. I'm seeing you move. You're looking good. The biggest thing, everybody, right, is bracing that midsection. So when you go up and down, right, your back is always supported. Okay. So let's do this, everybody. Let's go ahead and get yourself in position. I'm going to set my clock. All right. And again, we're not rushing through this, you guys. We're just getting this task out of the way, and then we'll go ahead and rest. So we're never going to compromise our form over anything. All right, everybody, thumbs up. Here we go. 3, 2, and begin. Okay, so we're going to keep that dumbbell between your legs from that hang position. And you're going to jump and then pull that dumbbell overhead. Yeah. Now, once it's overhead, you're pushing it to the ceiling, you're flexing your bicep, and you're going to feel like that arm just kind of locks up overhead a little bit longer. Now, once you're done with 6 of those snatches, you're going to start back into that rack position on the shoulder, and you're going to do 6 push presses. And then once you're done, you're just going to put the dumbbells on the ground and chill out. All right. Well, now we have 10 seconds, everybody. All right, get ready for that opposite side in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Again, if this is the first time doing this movement, start in between or at your hips. There we go. Looking good. We're going to go ahead and get 6 of these snatches and then 6 of the push presses. There we go. Okay, we have 15 seconds until we start the next one. All right. Here we go. We're going to start the opposite side in 2, 1, and begin. Yep. Keep on going, Chris. Think about all the way overhead. It doesn't stop at the shoulders. It's pulling it to the ceiling. Nice, Cielo. There we go. All right, 10 seconds. Getting ready for the opposite side, what you just came from. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and continue. Now, if the 6 repetitions, you guys, for each movement is kind of like giving you not a lot of time to rest, we can always take it down to 4. Okay, we can always take it down to 4. Good morning, Adair. There we go, getting right in it. So I always say it's like the Statue of Liberty once that dumbbell's overhead. Quads are tight, glutes are tight, abs are tight, and that arm is pushing to the ceiling. Okay, 15 seconds. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and swap over to the next side. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Right, using those hips, coming off the floor. Nice. There you go, Chris. That looks great. Once we're done with those snatches, we're gonna go right into 6 push presses. All right, 10 seconds. All right, everybody, getting set to pick it up off the floor. Flat backs, abs tight, chest up. 2, 1, and here we go. Remember, the positioning is always the best when you set up before you do anything. So you have that back splat. You have that midsection braced. All right, we're always lifting with intention. There we go. Good job, Becky. Nice CLO. All right, 10 seconds, everybody. All right, we are going to start in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Here we go. Starting on the opposite side that we were just at. I know a couple of you guys are in here from the came to the Saturday class, deck of cards. I feel like snatches like crazy. There we go. 30 seconds. Nice. Remember, as you guys dip, right, you're going down slow, just enough depth to come up and throw that weight overhead. All right, 10 seconds. Nice, Chris. It's always nice that. What's that?
Are you actually coming up off onto your toes or just
Try to keep them flat. All right,
Okay.
everybody go ahead and begin. Yeah, try to keep them flat. Here we go. Next round and begin. There we go. Yeah, one of the things, Chris, is it's kind of immediately for us to kind of get onto our toes, but the idea is we want to end on our heels, right? So we're using the hips to snap that weight overhead. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Okay, we have 15 seconds, everybody. All right, new round is about to begin in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now again, guys, as we get in a little bit deeper, we have 4 more minutes of this section, but if those 6 reps per movement is not giving you enough time to rest, like I said, we can cut it down to 4. Those hips are what's gonna get that dumbbell overhead. And it's a strong pause overhead. I always tend to flex my bicep and my tricep when I have it overhead. That on itself keeps everything more stable overhead. Okay, we have 15 seconds, everybody. Ten seconds. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. All right, next side. Remember, it doesn't matter how heavy or how light that dumbbell is in your hand, everybody. You want to rise up off that floor nice and smooth and then jump and let those hips do the majority of the work. And then you simply complement it by a pull and a push with that dumbbell overhead, everybody. There we go. Nice job. Okay, we have about 20 seconds. Now, when we report this part of our score, we are going to simply add the weight. We're going to log the weight that we used. Okay, walking closer to that dumbbell again. 3, 2, and here we go. All right. We should be on the side that we started with. We'll have one more on the opposite side, and then we will rest. All right. Dumbbell snatches going right into your push presses. All right, 10 seconds, everybody. Okay, last side. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Really focus on keeping that arm long as possible so we're not just yanking it off the floor, but we're letting those hips do the work. Nicely done. There we go. 20 seconds. There we go. And relax. All right, so let's do this, you guys. Go ahead, grab yourself some water. And let's do this. Let's all go ahead and make it to the mat. Now I'm gonna go ahead and unmute everybody. And if I can't unmute you, if you can go ahead and unmute yourself. All right, and I'm gonna take Becky off spotlight for a second so you guys can all see me. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna give a little bit of an angle. The right foot's gonna be forward, the back knee is going to be on the deck. We've done this before, and we're just gonna let that back leg just relax. The front foot's gonna be in front, and we're trying to target our groin and our hip flexors right now. And as the icebreaker today, where the icebreaker is gonna be, what is your favorite Disney movie? Okay, so some of us are gonna have to dig deep on this. Some of it will be super easy. So I'll start, I'll be fair. My favorite Disney is Fox and the Hound. What about you, Cielo?
My favorite is Hercules.
Hercules, I like it. Becky?
I guess I'd say Mulan.
Mulan, okay. Dan and Adair.
I was never a parent, so I'm going to go all the way back to Fantasia. Ooh,
Okay, okay.
yeah, I'd have to say that too, actually, because I can't stand the thought of those animated movies anymore.
How
All
many
right.
times do you watch it?
Oh, God.
All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift the weight back. That front heel is gonna be the pivot point. And we might have to bend our knee a little bit, or we can straighten it, but we're just gonna hang out here for a second. Again, don't force this though. What about you, Chris?
Yeah, I don't have kids either, but Nemo is pretty good. Was that Disney?
I think it's Pixar, but hey, it counts. It
Okay.
counts. What about you, Eva?
Well, there are a lot.
Yes, that's true.
I'll stick with my original favorite is The Lion King.
All right. Original.
Not
All right.
the new one.
All right, everybody, let's swap sides. So I started with my right, now I'm on my left. Left hand's gonna be on my foot, right hand's gonna be on the floor. My back leg is just relaxed, right? My toe is relaxed. And I'm just gonna kind of hang out. The idea here as I look at the floor is I want to just kind of relax my hips as much as possible. Take deep breaths and exhale, try to exhale fully and kind of relax into that stretch. And with that big exhale, that is when we tend to kind of get a little bit more of a deeper stretch. All right, we're gonna slowly shift that weight back. Heel is our pivot point. And I'm just gonna reach for my toe. Now I can relax all my weight on my back foot and let that leg just kind of relax, the front leg. Or I can be up. But the main thing is we want to hit that hamstring a little bit. So today, you guys, we're going to go over dumbbell thrusters and sit-ups, sumo deadlifts, and we have tuck jumps, but I'm going to go ahead and have them be lateral jumps. I'm just going to kind of throw a little spice, all right? So go ahead and come on up. So first things first, is I have my wood today because I don't have my dumbbells, but we're going to go ahead and grab both of our dumbbells if we have two dumbbells. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to squat. Okay, so as I always start off, our feet are going to be shoulder width apart. I'm going to squat. My hips are going to go back and down. So my knees are out, they're not in. And then I just stand straight on up. So a thruster, you guys, has two movements. It has the front squat, and then it has the push press. But what we tend to do is we put it together. So we just go down, and then we go up. And we make sure those shoulders are strong, bring it right back down to those shoulders, and then continue, okay? So let's do this, you guys. Let's go ahead and do 5 thrusters and play with that, right? Let's widen up that base. So if you get a chance, Chris, if you tilt your camera just a little bit, I can watch you move a little bit if you want. There we go. So the thing that I'm always going to be watching, everybody, is your feet on the ground. Are they flat? The width of your stance, is it too narrow, too wide, or just right?
These are not balanced. Who's there?
And then I'm going to watch, those dumbbells. When do those dumbbells leave over your head? Are you fully extending the hips and then that's when the dumbbells are moving? Or are we trying to push a little sooner?
Do you want 15s?
I'm going to try the 25s.
We'll rotate.
There we go. That's better, Chris.
A lot of them. There's he. Hi, Chris.
And then another option, as you guys are moving, and if you can see me, the other option is if I was to have a dumbbell, only one dumbbell with some weight, I'd grab it from its long side, both hands. And then at that point, I then do my thruster with my dumbbell that has a little bit extra weight. Okay. Once you guys are done with that, let's all make sure that we're laying down on our mats. And if you can't see me yet, don't lay down yet. But we're then going to do sit-ups. Okay, so straight-legged or bent. Let's go all the way back down, all the way back up. And the big thing here is that our shoulders are on the deck and our hands are reaching over. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's get 5 sit-ups. We'll always practice the movement before we do the movement.
Unless you're me coming late.
So then the next movement, everybody, is going to be the sumo deadlift. So that's going to require the dumbbell. And the only thing that is going to be different than a regular deadlift is going to be our stance and the way that we position our chest, right? So this is how I always demo it, everybody. It's like sumo deadlift. Okay, sumo is going to be the setup. That's going to be our foot setup. Pretending this is a dumbbell, right? Deadlift is going to be the movement. Now that chest is going to be up a little bit more. Knees are going to be out. I'll give you a little bit of a side review. And at that point, I'm going to let my chest stay up a little bit higher than normal. And I'm going to feel more in my groin than anything else. But just like any other deadlift, you're going to feel hamstrings and glutes. The only addition to this is that you're going to feel a little bit more of that groin. So being careful with that. All right, so you're going to tilt. Yeah, Adair?
I said good idea with being careful with the groin.
Yeah, tender. Yeah, and so with this, you guys, just like any movement, it's just nice and smooth and clean. So when you start to stand up, you want to use some legs just like anything else. It's just going to feel a little bit different than a normal deadlift, okay? So if you feel the inside of your leg muscles, then that's good. Now the last part, okay? How are we doing with those sumos? We okay with that? Okay. The last one, you guys, is either going to be a tuck jump, right? So we're jumping and bringing those knees up. Or we can actually just go side to side. Okay, so I say that, you guys, because I want to give some variety on what we're doing. And a tuck jump is going to be our tuck jump. It could be a little bit of a jump with your knees slightly coming up. It's like a mouse just came across the floor and you want to jump up so you don't get touched by the mouse, right? Now, the main part of this that's important, you guys, is that we're land with soft feet, right? Pretend like people are sleeping. We should not hear our feet clunk, clunk, clunk. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 5 of these jumps, everybody. Here we go. Yep. Soft, right? Soft landing.
Nope, not happening.
Nope.
He's out.
Nope, 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 nope.
Yep.
Today. Let's see. I'm gonna do air squats, Scott.
Yep, that's cool. Remember, the dynamic part, you guys, does not have to be at all. So quick feet down, forward and back or side to side. The jumping, I think we should take off for like a good 30 days just to really fully let it heal.
Yep.
Okay. So before we go into logistics of it, any questions on the movements at all? Are we good on that end?
Scott, with that sumo deadlift, you're not using your arms at all, right? So it's all just
Nope.
legs?
Yeah,
Okay.
all just legs. You're going to hold it right here, and those legs are going to go ahead and do the movement on it all. All right. Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to execute. We're going to go through this 3 times, okay? 1 minute, we're going to stick on those dumbbell thrusters. 1 minute, we're going to be at sit-ups. 1 minute, we'll be at the sumo deadlifts. And then in 1 minute, we're going to go ahead and do those version of your tuck jump, side-to-side jump, and then we'll rest a full minute. So we have 5 stations per round. So we have 15 minutes that we're about to work for, everybody. Okay? All right. I'm going to walk you guys through all of it, you guys. When we start, when we rest. Any questions on that, everybody? All right. Okay. Thank you. Sweet. Okay. So let's do this, you guys. I am going to get you guys all lined up. If you guys have music on your side, I've already muted everybody so that you can just blaze that music as you want. And we are going to get moving in 3 seconds. 2, 1, and here we go. I would like you to count all of the reps that you do today. So let's say that you get 10 of these thrusters, then continue to add on to the other station. The goal at the end of the workout is to see how many repetitions can we get. There we go. I'll tell you what, Chris, it's always nice having a new face in the class in the morning. Thanks for inviting Dan Adair. Or Dan Adair, thanks for inviting Chris. All right, we're almost there. 5 seconds, everybody. We're going to be moving into sit-ups in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, sit-ups. Way to get that last rep, Cielo. All right. Whatever you got with those thrusters, we're adding right on to these sit-ups. Keep it simple. Keep that running clock. Here we go. We're at 30 seconds, everybody. All right. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Super proud of you guys. Making a priority, getting up early, working hard, rotating in 3, 2, 1. We have the sumo deadlift. Remember, start with that wide stance. Get yourself in your position, brace, and then at that point, go ahead and start standing up. Cielo's got that dumbbell, that kettlebell. Yeah. Okay. 30 seconds. Nice job, Adair and Dan. Chris looking good. Becky looking good. Eva, way to move. All right, we have 20 seconds, everybody. 15 seconds. All right, keep it going. We're going to go to our version of our jump in 3, 2, and begin. Really relying on that one leg as you're stepping up, Dan. There we go. Yeah. This could be side to side. It could be a broad jump. Remember, know your limits while you're jumping, everybody, right? If you're like, you haven't jumped this high ever, don't try to jump that high ever, right? If you know it, do it. If you want to do little pit pats, jump forward, a little side to sides. There we go. Maybe even think of it as a jump rope, right? There we go. 15 seconds. I wish I was there, Derek. I could help you roll out your IT band. All right, we're gonna rotate into rest in 2, 1, and here we go. Catch your breath. You know, write those numbers down. If you have a set number, write it down somewhere so you don't forget. Because after this part, we're going to submit all of our numbers. You know, another option, you guys, and it's not a highly desired one, but we could replace these tuck jumps with up downs. We could replace them with lateral shuffles. Okay, we have 20 seconds.
How many rounds?
I'm sorry, we got 3 total rounds. 10 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna get right back to those dumbbell thrusters. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. We're right back at those dumbbell thrusters. Remember, using them legs. It's almost like those dumbbells will shoot off those shoulders by the power of your legs coming out of that squat. Nice. There we go. You know what you did at round 1? Let's see if we can match it. Ten seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Sit-ups are next. Thirty seconds. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Right, like always, guys, find that pace and hold it. 10 seconds. Next station is going to be our sumo deadlift in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. There we go. Walking right into setting up and then picking up that dumbbell. There we go. Here we go. 30 seconds, everybody. Tummies are tight. Remember, as we go low to the floor, once we get that dumbbell to our knees, those legs are going to lower you to the floor. Remember, we're not going to lean further down. That chest stays up. There we go. Good adjustment. 10 seconds, everybody. All right. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, our version of the tuck jump, the lateral jump, the air squat, just getting them legs going. We could even do calf raises, you guys. There we go. Okay, we have 30 seconds left. Nice job, Adair. Chris, you're doing great. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Good job, everybody. Nice, Eva. Good job, Becky. All right, here we go. Let's rotate in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, here we go. Write them numbers down. Grab some water. Nicely done, everybody. We have 30 seconds. Okay, we're gonna have one more round. 15 seconds, everybody. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay, last round. We're getting them thrusters. Strong legs. There we go. Perfect. Nice, everybody. Keep moving, keep moving. We have 30 seconds. Really focus on the feeling of the weight on your feet. Right? Are you sitting back? Are you falling forward? You feel really balanced so you can go straight up overhead with those dumbbells once you come out of that squat. 15 seconds. Here we go. 10 seconds. Remember, we're going into sit-ups after this. In 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Go right into those sit-ups. Adding up that number. Okay, we have 30 seconds. There we go. Keep moving. 20 seconds, everybody. There we go. Okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rotate. Sumo deadlift. Okay, as you walk up to that dumbbell, right? Set your feet. Get yourself in position. And then stand up, right? We just don't want to rip and grip. We just want to get ourselves set, and then we stand up. There we go. We're feeling those weights, weighted on the heels. Definitely feeling those hamstrings and groin or inside of your leg. There we go. Pull those knees back just a little bit more, Cielo, as you go down. Just a little bit. There we go. Yep. 10 seconds, everybody. So once we pull those knees back, we're going to feel more hamstring. And that's what you want to feel every single time you go down and up. All right. 2, 1, and rotate to those jumps. Side to side, up and down, stepping up, air squats. Remember, you're going to pick yours. There we go. And then remember, if we're jumping, right, we want to land with control. Soft feet. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Here we go. 15 seconds, everybody. 10 seconds, everybody. And 3, 2, 1, and stop. Nicely done. Okay, so let's do this before we forget the number, everybody. Let's go ahead, add up everything that we did, all the repetitions in this workout. And what I'd like to do is I'd like you to write 2 numbers today, okay? I want you to write the weight of your dumbbell that you use in the strength / how many repetitions did you do in this workout?
Hey Scott, so I used 2 different weights. I used
Okay.
a different weight for the squat or the thrusters and a different weight for the sumo deadlifts.
Okay.
So what am I right there?
Yeah, so what you'll go ahead and do is you'll go ahead and / right? You're going to put in parentheses. And this is what we'll do also for everybody for the weight that we used in this workout also. Just use it, put in parentheses or in a bubble and write the number. But with Cielo, if you have 2, just write a number / and then the other number.
So like 16 / 30.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nicely done, Dan. There we go.
As usual, I lost count.
I saw you counting and I was like, I think she lost count, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it's not just me. Like
Yeah,
I'm
no.
in the first step, but then like once we switch up, I lose it.
Yeah, nope. Totally normal. Anybody in this group, Chris, will tell you it's probably take like 6 months to 12 months to fully get it all. So we all know what it's like. All right.
How come I don't have it after 8 years?
8 years.
There's special reasons sometimes, Dan. I don't know that one. But you're still doing the work. That's all that matters. Nicely done, you guys. Okay, so remember, guys, the app is out there, SugarWOD, and this is what you're going to add into SugarWOD today. And I'm really going to encourage people to add their scores and their reps and everything. One, it's for you, right? It's for you. The other part is it just shows everybody who's working out right now. And that on itself, you guys, is a lot of help. And, that's the accountability part that comes into this whole thing. You know that there's other people doing work, and that gives us that little extra push that, hey, you know what? I know Becky and Nick are doing work. I better do some work, So that was a neat thing that, what was it? That Karen gave a shout out to Becky, right? To give you a little extra work.
That was cool.
Yeah. So, and did you ever train here, Becky, with Karen when Karen was a coach here?
No,
Yeah.
we never overlapped. So I was like, I don't know who this person is, but
Yeah.
nice.
Did I miss guest coaching from Karen?
No. She just does the workouts still, and she was she was posting that, just giving Becky a shout out for doing the extra work, and it pushed her to do that extra work.
I think I posted it on SugarWOD and
Yeah, there we go.
There
we go. Yeah, and just some behind the scenes, Karen by far has been one of our best coaches ever. And she lives in Montana right now. Yep. And she is following us from afar, and she's like, is it cool that I'm doing everything? I'm like, heck yeah, Karen. Like, once a tribe member, always a tribe member. So
Chris Draper, she's in Kalispell.
What's that?
I said to my friend Chris, she's in Kalispell. Karen is.
I was gonna say we need to go visit Karen and do a workout with her and get in some fishing.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. Well, you guys, there is a second part, and I'm just going to be really respectful for the time, you guys, because it is 8 o'clock. It's a 5-minute little finisher, so I'd really encourage you guys, once we get offline, you guys, to finish it. It's going to be 20 hollow flutter kicks, 20 alternating V-ups, and then let's go right into a 2-minute plank. Okay.
I'll
If
stay if anybody wants to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you able to stay, Scott?
Yeah, dude, I can totally stay. Yeah, if everybody
stay.
wants to, cool, let's do it. Awesome. Well, I'll give you that little demo really quick. If you guys can check out my screen. So the hollow hold with a flutter kick is, first of all, we're going to crunch, and then we're going to bring those legs up, and then we're going to flutter our kick. Now, the main thing is that lower back is flat, right? So we're doing this. If we can't keep that lower back flat, you're going to do little crunches. We'll do 20 of those, okay? After that, we are either going to do V-ups or sit-ups, okay? So V-ups or sit-ups. After that, we'll do 20. And then once the 3 minutes expires, everybody, we're going to go right into a high plank or a low plank. Okay, so for 3 minutes, we're gonna go round and round with the hollow flutter kicks and the V-ups. Once that 3 minute hits, we're gonna go right into a 2 minute plank, and then we're gonna hang out there. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Well, I love this, you guys. I love that you're still here. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead, get ourselves in a position, right? All right, everybody. Here we go. Thumbs up, thumbs up. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. There we go. So that hollow position is super important. If for whatever reason we cannot hold that hollow position, we can always put our hands underneath our tailbone, and we can do some flutter kicks by supporting the lower back, and it still hits. So we're doing 20 of them. And then once we're done with that, we're going to do 20 V-ups or 20 sit-ups. I was super impressed by 2 of my demos today, you guys, of those 2 V-ups I gave. Sometimes they don't happen like that, by the way. Right. There we go. Nice little core finisher. Yep. Getting there. And then once you guys are done with your V-ups or your sit-ups, we're going to go right back into that hollow hold flutter kick. There we go. Okay, so we are halfway in. We're at 90 seconds. All right, 1 more minute. Keep moving, everybody. Remember, this last part, right? It really doesn't even matter how many rounds we get. It's really the quality of the reps that we do. There we go. Okay. The burn is real, Cielo. The burn is real. Nice, Adair and Dan. Okay, 30 seconds. And then we are going to go. Becky, are you doing a plank or are you rolling out your IT? Okay, I was like, that is hardcore what you're doing. That's a long time. Okay, 20 seconds, and then we're going to move right into our plank, everybody. 10 seconds. Okay, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. 2 minute plank. Okay, on your hands or on your elbows. I feel it personally a little bit more on my elbows, and I really feel it deep in my pecs when I'm on my hands. So I'll let you know every 30-second increment. Okay, the first 30 seconds we've got there. There we go, there we go. Looking good. Way to start our Monday, everybody. All right, we are almost to our first minute. We have just reached our minute. All right, we have one more minute. Try to stay there, everybody. If you have to TP that butt up just a little bit, just to kind of relieve a little bit, and then go right back to that flat back. Barkley's like, I'm going to try to break you, Becky. Yeah. Hey, Barkley. All right. Hey, Barkley. 30 seconds. Hey, Barkley. 20 seconds. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. Come on. Here we go. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. All right. We're almost there. Everybody together. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Nicely done. Nice little burn there, Cielo. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, good job, you guys. I hope this helps you start your day off super right. I know that you guys did some work today, so you got to be feeling good. Yeah, Chris, it was great having you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I haven't sweated like this since all this craziness started, so this is awesome.
We do it every morning, Chris. Every morning. So, all right.
Don't leave quite yet.
What's that?
I said, Chris, don't leave quite yet. It's selfie
Yeah.
time.
All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get ourselves to our cameras. We're going to do our group photo. All right. Here we go. Okay, everybody.
You got
Looking up. Big muscles, Dan. Here we
Too
go.
much.
3, 2. There we go. 1. And we're good. All right, you guys. Hey, good seeing you. Remember, go to SugarWOD and log in your results, you guys. All right.
Thanks,
See you guys.
Scott.
Hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
See you, Chris. Bye, Becky. Bye, Eva. Bye, Dan.
Cheers.